Hello, it's me, Oscar from Marijuana Garden.
1. Luxembourg is the second richest country in the world, ranked by its GDP, gross domestic product, per capita of United States $92,049, 2014. According to the International Monetary Fund projections, Luxembourg will overtake Qatar to become the richest nation in the world in 2015 with a GDP per capita of United States $96,269. 2. Luxembourg has the highest minimum wage in the EU, paying workers a minimum of Euros 1,923 per month. 3. Luxembourg is one of the safest countries in the world. According to a UN survey, you have less chance of being shot in Luxembourg than in any other country in the world. There are around 1,300 police and just 2 jails in Luxembourg. 4. Nearly half of Luxembourg's workforce commutes to work in Luxembourg from another country. Most non-Luxembourg nationals traveling across the border are French, 78,500 workers, Belgians, 39,400 workers, and Germans, 39,100 workers. 5. The restaurant with the world's largest wine list is in Luxembourg. If you visit a restaurant chicory in the city of Luxembourg, you can take your pick from more than 2,200 different wines. 6. Luxembourg is the only Grand Duchy in the world. After the defeat of Napoleon in 1815, the Congress of Vienna made Luxembourg into a Grand Duchy, a state or territory ruled by a Grand Duke or Duchess. The country's full name is the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. The present Grand Duke is Crown Prince Henry, who assumed the throne in October 2007. June 23 is the date of the Grand Duke's official birthday, but neither Henry, nor indeed any other Grand Duke, was born on that day. The choice of date goes back to the early 20th century, when the nation celebrated the actual birthday of Grand Duchess Charlotte, 1919-1964, on 23 January. In 1962 it moved to 23 June to take advantage of better weather. June 23 is a public holiday in Luxembourg. 8. Luxembourg is named after a Saxon fortress. Luxembourg was founded in 963 AD as the County of Luxembourg by Sigefroid, Count of the Ardennes, who built a fort on the site. The ancient Saxon name Luxembourg, Little Fortresses, symbolized its strategic position. Over the years, the little fort became a major fortress. 9. There are 17 kilometers of underground tunnels cut out of the solid rock beneath Luxembourg City. The network of Bach and Petrus casemates were built as part of the city's defenses. The earliest sections were built in 1644, enlarged 40 years later, and then again in the 18th century. Some parts are 40 meters deep. They were used as air raid shelters during the 2 world wars and could protect up to 35,000 people. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, they are now open to the public. 10. Luxembourg's motto is Meer willen blijven, which means we want to remain what we are. This refers to Luxembourg's history of ownership by foreign powers and the wish to remain independent now and in the future. Luxembourg was passed back and forth between various European powers, the French, Spanish, Austrians, and back again to the French. Although it became an independent state in 1815, Vienna gave it to the King of the Netherlands as a personal possession. Luxembourg lost half its territory to Belgium in 1839, but had greater autonomy over the remaining lands, and, with the Treaty of London, became a fully independent neutral state in 1867. 11. Luxembourg became one of the leading exponents of international cooperation after the World War II. Despite being a neutral state, Luxembourg was occupied by German forces during both World Wars. It joined forces with Belgium and the Netherlands to form the Benelux Customs Union in 1944, was a founding member of the European Economic Community (EEC) in 1957, which became the European Union (EU) in 1993, and a founding NATO member in 1959. It has been a member of the Eurozone since January 1999. 12. Just under half of the permanent residents in Luxembourg are foreign, with around 170 different nationalities living in the country. Portuguese make up the biggest group at 16.4%. Additionally, just over 60% of the population of Luxembourg have an immigrant background according to the Duchy of Luxembourg statistics portal. 13. Euthanasia and assisted suicide is legal in Luxembourg, although in 2008, the Grand Duke refused to sign a bill approving euthanasia as it was against his personal beliefs. This led to a constitutional reform. The monarch is no longer required to approve laws, and the role has become mainly ceremonial. Now Luxembourg is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary democracy, and the Grand Duke is the head of state. 14. Luxembourg is one of the smallest countries in the world. It has an area of around 2,586 square kilometers, 999 square miles, about the same size as the county of Dorset in the UK, and slightly smaller than Rhode Island in the US. 15. Luxembourg is the least populated of all the EU countries. It has a population of just over 500,000 people, 563,000 in 2015, and is the 20th smallest of the world's 194 independent countries.